What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Josh's Comics. Over the weekend, I went to the First State Comic Con Summer 2024 event, and we picked up a huge stack of books. So stay tuned to find out what I picked up on this next episode of Josh's Comics. What is that? What's that?
Green Quakers, Helen I, and Rainbow. But the only place to carry the they are.
Welcome back, guys. So yeah, as you can see from the footage, it was a nice little fire hall. I originally went to this con last year. They do a few events, and they have another one coming up in October. And it was a good one, actually. A lot of comic vendors. But before we get into the hall, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button and please subscribe. It would really help out the channel. Follow me on Instagram as well at Josh's Comics 01. Link will be down below. I am doing a 2,000 follower giveaway over there. And yeah, so back into it. Went to the First State Comic Con, a summer version of it. And last year when I went, there wasn't as many vendors. There were vendors, but mostly toy vendors. This time they had even more comic vendors, as you could see from the beginning. Guys, I picked up an amazing haul. Uh, a lot of keys, cheap stuff that I could not believe. And I'm gonna let you know price at the end, but you probably will not be able to guess it. It is just unbelievable how well I did at the show. Um, Met up with some of my friends. 360 Comics and Pope of Shillitown was there, along with some other great members of the community. We had a good time. And like the first 50 people to get in the door got a Stan Lee Spider-Man print, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, let's just jump right into the hall, guys. It's a big one. I mean, a lot of books. We literally gonna go through everything. Let's start off with some Batgirl number 27, Josh Middleton variant. Uh, Nothing too fancy, but I like Batgirl and I like the variant, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up. There are two books in this haul that I got from 360 Comics. I consider it part of the haul because I technically paid for them when I showed up at the con and got them from him. And the first book from him is Harley Quinn, issue number 5 from her OG run. And this is the origin of Harley and her time working at Arkham Asylum as a therapist or psychologist, as you would say. Wanted to have it. Great cover. OG Harley Run is amazing. Check it out. Another book I found, a book that I actually got for, I forget, all the deals are mixed up, but probably paid less than $1 for this. Actually, I'm probably about $1 for it. It's on the hot list right now, though. Detective Comics, issue number 751. This is actually a little bit of well, it's always been a key, but it's starting to rise up due to casting announcement. But first appearance of Sasha Bordax, who was a bodyguard to Bruce Wayne, then became a partner. Eventually, I guess it didn't work out as always with Bruce, and then from there she becomes or she eventually ends up working for Maxwell Lord, who has been cast in James Gunn's DCU. His brother Sean will be playing him. But casting for Sasha has actually appeared. She will be appearing in Peacemaker Season 2. So this book has kind of jumped up in popularity, and I've kind of been looking for it myself, and pick it up for like less than about $1. Why not? It's got like one spine tick, but I'm happy with it. I mean, this book I could not believe this is a $5 book. Well, originally $10, but Frankenstein Comics was there. He's a local member in the New Jersey area. Comes to the show all the time. He has great bins. He has usually his $10 stuff we marked down to 5. He had his $5 stuff marked down to $1. And then he had $25 Silver Age stuff. I'm talking big keys. It might be lower grade for sure, but it had some great stuff. For $5, I could not pass this up. This is Action Comics issue number 9. Great cover. Second appearance and origin of Calvin Ellis, who is the Superman of Earth 23. Possibly, could we see him one day in the DCU? Potentially. I know this book has kind of dropped, but it's a great cover and new minty, and for $5, couldn't pass that down. Moving on, Supergirl issue number 75. Picked this up just because I love the cover. Fun fact, as we come up in a future haul, I picked up another copy last week from a good friend, 360 Comics. Besides, I have another one, so whatever one's the upgrade for the PC, I'll keep, and we'll be doing a giveaway eventually again. So expect to see this book in there. Moving on, we have Smallville issue number 1 from volume 2 of it. I picked this up just to have because I love this show. If you haven't already checked it out, 20 years late, but still check out Smallville. It is in my opinion, probably the best DC show that has been put out so far. And this is on the CW. Yeah, on the CW network, I think it was. And I just recently watched, last year, I watched all, what, 10, 11 seasons, I think it is. In about a month and a half. Doesn't sound too healthy, but I cranked it out. Love it. I'm rewatching the series. I'm watching the Talkville podcast as we speak. I picked this up because I want to A, have it, B, if these three end up coming back to the Philadelphia Comic Con, or no, the Philly Fan Expo next year, I'm probably going to take this in and get it signed. And love that show. Highly recommend it if you haven't seen it yet. This book has been a little bit on my want list. I think this is a underrated key and a great book to have. This is Superman Batman Annual number 1. What's really cool about this book is Deadpool arrives into the DC universe. He looks like Deathstroke, and every time he ends up talking, every time he ends up trying to introduce himself, he looks more and more like Slade Wilson, his counterpart. Slade Wilson, Deathstroke was obviously the inspiration behind Deadpool. And Wade Wilson ends up at one point, I think during the story, Slade takes his voice away somehow in a violent act, so he can't really communicate. Still, it's only like a $5 key. Deadpool in the DC universe, come on, man, that's pretty great, and a great story and a great cover. So like I said, I've been wanting to have this book. Finally got it for $5, near mint. These next 3 books were actually a bundle deal. It was I think 3 for $9, yeah, no, each book was $3, and then if you buy 3, get them for 6 or something like that. I picked up this book, 52 week 12 from the new 52 run. Um, have quite a few copies of this again. Probably gonna go out to a giveaway, but decided to pick it up. Could be an upgrade. It's very near minty. First appearance of the second Isis, who ends up becoming Black Adam's wife. We're gonna maybe potentially get that from Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam. It looks like that's not gonna happen now, but who knows? I would imagine Black Adam and Shazam and the whole Shazam family, Black Adam family, will eventually be in the DCU. So we'll have to wait. Fantastic Four 570. First Council of Reed Richards, which is a bunch of kind of like the Kang counselors, but it's all the different Reed Richards from the different universes coming together. Uh, Great story from Jonathan Hickman. Love his run on Fantastic Four, and this book is a underrated, undervalued key in my opinion. Looking at it when I first pulled it out, I thought it was near mint. It definitely has a few spine ticks. I don't know if it's a higher grade than my PC copy. We will have to look into that. Always trying to upgrade if I can. Fantastic Four issue number 579. A few issues later. This is a bit of a a little bit more of a bigger key. First appearance of the Future Foundation. Reed Richards founds a Future Foundation team, which is his kids are going to be on the team along with some other of the younger scientists. And, we got Fantastic Four coming in. I would imagine the kids will be there as well. So we'll have to see what happens. Maybe another underrated key, honestly. This next book is a pleasure of mine to own. I love this cover. I love all the covers on this one, but Gotham City Sirens issue number 16. I've been wanting to have this cover ever since I saw it. So this cover features Tyler Al Ghul and Catwoman. Um, Obviously it's Damian Wayans in the DCU. We know Tyler is not far behind, but I love these two ladies. Uh, Two big love interests of Bruce Wayne, aka Batman. So I had to own this. It's about like an $8 to $10 book. But some of the Gotham City Siren series run. First of all, an amazing run. But the covers, oh my god, love my ladies of DC. You know that. Avengers issue number 503. Recently picked up a copy of this, and I don't think I'm gonna stop. I think I'm gonna keep picking it up because this is a good book to own, in my opinion. It's the death of Agatina Harkness. Now, we just got Agatina all along. We know that she is getting her own show. Well, we've known that. We got the trailer, I think, September 18th. The first two episodes are dropping. I think it looks good. Some people like it's unnecessary, don't need it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hearing that it's going to have ties to do with what potentially might happen in the future with Wanda if Charlotte Witch comes back, so we'll have to see. But again, this is like a $10, $15 book. Might be a bit underrated, and we'll see what happens when we get closer to the show. See how the show ends, who knows? But I think this is a book that, honestly, you can find this book in the dollar bins quite a lot right now. It's pretty easy. These next two books, I was very surprised to find. They are like, nah, I mean, they might be near mint. Near mint minus at least, maybe even plus. These are two beautiful copies, and they're only $5 a piece. Sensational She-Hulk issue number 2. And this is the first appearance of Louise Grant, aka the Blonde Phantom. Her first appearance since the Golden Age. But I also picked up issue number 4, which is another first Blonde Phantom and since the Silver Age in a flashback. So what's really cool about this is it looks like Marvel is going to be doing a Blonde Phantom show. We'll have to see what happens. I'm hearing potentially that Tyler Swift is interested in doing the show. I'm also hearing that Sydney Swede, I pronounced her last name right, even though she's rumored for Black Cat, she might be interested. I have those just in case. Who knows? So underrated keys too, but for $5 a piece, I couldn't pass that down. I buy this. I buy this all the time. You guys know what this is. All new, all different Avengers issue number 3, the first origin of the team and their first team up. Although all new or free comic book day, all new, all different Avengers is the first team up, and then this is the origin of how the team came together. I am specking a little bit hard on this book. And also the idea of the all new, all different Avengers. I think after Secret Wars, you may not get exactly this lineup, but I kind of feel like they're gonna use kind of this storyline. So we'll see what happens. Again, a book you can find all day. It's only worth a few bucks, and you'll probably find it in the dollar bins. This book was a bit surprising because it's not a key, but it has, I guess, maybe a lower print run, so it's worth the price tag on it. And again, I only paid a buck for it, but it was Star Wars Can issue number 8. First of all, great cover with Obi-Wan, Yoda, Mace Windu, and I have no idea who the lady is in the back, but still a great cover. There was only about 42,824 copies ordered for this book. I'm assuming that's why it's a $15, $20 book. For $1, couldn't pass that up. I wished obviously it had number one in some of the lower issues. But yeah, you got lucky with this one, so nice to own it and have it in the PC. The Sensational She-Hulk issue number two, volume or variant edition. I just had to have it. I like She-Hulk and think she looks great on the cover. And you guys know me, ladies of DC. This one, I gotta put back in the board, but Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace Anniversary Special. There were a bunch of different variants. I probably should have picked up one variant of each, but, you know, love Star Wars. And Phantom Menace is honestly, out of the sequel trilogy, uh, it's kind of underrated. I know, obviously Revenge of the Sith is the best, but I still like it. Moving on, this I love picking this one up. The Joker, 100-page super spectacular, the 80th anniversary, Arthur Adams variant cover, and Sabrina Rich also did it. Um, you guys know that I am collecting a Joker run of covers. Had to pick this up, love it. Batman and Robin's on there as well on the bottom. That thing is just such a beauty. Had to have it. $5 too, I think. So why not? There was some of the other 80th anniversary covers, but they weren't in my style, not my taste. So the other book I picked up from 360 Comics, the other Harley Quinn book, issue number 9. Harley looks amazing on here. But Bud and Lou are actually on the cover with her, and Killer Croc is actually in a manhole down at the bottom, I believe. So that's pretty cool. Joe had these actually for $10 a piece, and I said, "Hey, can I do them for 15? Save $5." So I technically got $5 off of this one. Great cover though, and like I said, OG Harley Quinn run is great. Issue number 9. What's it? Terry Johnson did the artist work on that. Great, great work. This one was a bit of a surprise. It's not. It's a big drop for a second appearance, but you tend to see that with more modern characters. But I'm happy to own it. It's near mint. It's minty, very minty. Maybe even possible send in. We'll see. Alias number 2, second appearance of Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones may possibly be returning to the MCU, and the second half of Daredevil, which is filming later this year, we'll probably end up getting set photos that will confirm it. But I'm hearing Kristen Ritter is returning, and I hope so. I like Jessica Jones as a character, and I liked her portraying her in the Netflix shows, and I think it'd be great to have her back in the DCU in the MCU. And second appearance of Jessica Jones again, underrated, undervalued in my opinion, but that's just me. Moving on, we have some Justice Society of America issue number 1. Bunch of first appearances. We will have to see what happens to the DCU. Again, I really want to see James give love to the smaller characters. I would love to see a Justice Society of America live action, on the screen. We've had them in the TV shows, but like, give me a real live action version of it, please, James. Thank you. Again, another bit of a pricier book. I think this is like $5. All new Birds of Prey, Alley, and Batgirl issue number 1 from Chuck Dixon. Now I need someone to help me out here because I don't know if this is a variant cover or what, but I can't find anything on Key Collector. Again, I only paid like $2 for this, but still a great pickup, and I think it's the second first Birds of Prey. I think the first one they did a few years earlier was like a one shot or something, kind of maybe. Somebody help me out in the comments, let me know about that. If not, still a great cover of Batgirl and Black Canary. I can't complain there. Batgirl was looking pretty great on that cover. These next couple books are just great. covers I picked up. The guy was doing, I think it was like 5 books for like $20 or something. So a couple of these books I just threw in just to get great covers. Detective Comics issue number 1002. I got this because this has the Batman armor from Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice. Love that film. No matter what anybody thinks, I still enjoyed it, especially the Ultimate Edition. So this is the Ben Affleck variant cover, I guess you would say. Really great. This was a Joker cover from Legends of the Dark Knight, issue number 90. Issue number 65 from November of 1994. I was born in November. Not November. I was born in February of '94, so goes to show how old I am. Just almost as old as this comic. So this comic's is shy under 29 in a couple months. So how about that? Huh? But great Joker cover. I love collecting these covers. It may not have any significance behind them, but any Joker cover, especially when it's bronze, copper, modern, I'm trying to collect it for the PC. So you will see this eventually in an updated Joker collection. This make sure these don't fall down. Another Rogues Gallery from Detective Comics issue number 995 variant. Great Rogues Gallery variant. And this next one is great. Connecting cover actually. Detective Comics issue number 1003 and 1004. So yeah. How about that? Zatanna's in the middle, Batman. You got everybody on there. Great, great. I saw the first one, issue number 1003, and 4 is behind it. Connecting covers all day long with the Bat family. Why not? And the last book, another Joker cover. Bit of a little bit more expensive one. Brian Boland, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Boland cover from Wonder Woman issue number 96. A freaking great Joker cover. Love that. I want to say I have that issue too. Possibly. We will have to see. If I do, like I said, guys, if I do have extra copies and I have a high grade PC, um, we'll do some more giveaways. So that's it, guys. That is my haul for the First State Comic Con summer of 2024. They will be coming back in October. First State Comic Con will happen in October 6th. I have the flyer right here. And I will be going back for sure. I had a great time. A lot of good vendors and a lot of great deals were made. So let's talk price. I want you guys to take a guess. I'll give you guys like 5 seconds. Take a guess what you think I probably paid for all these books you just saw. 1, 2. It's over 5 seconds. But I paid just under about probably $150-ish, give or take. I don't exactly remember, but I remember that I walked in. Actually, probably less than that. I walked in with about $200 cash. It was like $4 entry fee. I paid $360 for the other 2 books, and some money I owed him. But at the end of the day, I mean, I went home. I still had about, I think, $60 left on me or something like that. So I probably spent about anywhere between $130 to $150 total for the haul. I'm happy with that. I think that's a great price, knowing some of these books, especially in Near Mint. Um, like I said, amazing deals were found, and I had a blast. It was a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. And like I said, please like, subscribe. It helps out the channel. Uh, Hit the bell notification button. Get notified of future videos of mine. Uh, every bit helps. I appreciate it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what was your favorite book that I picked up today. Let me know what you thought about the price and about the haul, and if I did a good job. I think it was another great haul, and yeah. One announcement: Vatican 2 is happening this weekend. Follow me. I will post up about it, and then you can follow the person and find out where it's going to be at this weekend. Vatican was a good success last time. I had fun. I can't wait to go back. Some sellers are set up. It's going to be a local at a local member of the community's house, so it's not going to be anything too big, but it'll be nice. Wall books, slabs, dollar bins, $5, $10 stuff, and I think a few other vendors might be setting up. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Until next time, stay safe, take care of each other, and as always, we will see you in the next episode of Josh's Comics.